Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today we are discussing a 2023 update of a model originally launched in 2016. The FP Journe Elegante 48 was a male-oriented 48mm lug-to-lug non-gem set adaptation of the previously unveiled Ladies Elegante tonneau case 40mm. So perhaps unexpected at the time was just how hot this watch would get. Something that was originally soft launched has become perhaps the most sought Journe sports watch, particularly on the basis of its status as the only truly swimmable Journe sports watch. So 48 millimeters, I need to emphasize, represents the total lug-to-lug dimension. So this is 48.1 millimeters. The actual width of the case without the crown is about 40, and it is svelte at only 7.7 millimeters thick, with an 18 millimeter spacing in between the lugs. The watch is made of grade 5 titanium, but it has the Titalyt coating, which is a sort of plasma oxidized ultra hard coat. It is not indefatigable or invincible or utterly impregnable, but it is very tough. And certainly compared to any of the precious metal Journe sports watches, this is preferable by far and much more resilient. There are some small marks on the bezel, and if you're going to buy this to wear it, I recommend you just leave it. That bezel can always be replaced in service, but you won't regret a nick on a bezel that already has some small and fairly discreet examples of the breed. So this is probably going to convince you to wear the watch more often. Again, from a distance, it's not something you easily see, and that bezel can be replaced, but as a sports watch, I say leave it. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters circumference, all in sapphire and titanium with a rubber strap. It is quite light. I put it on my scale at 65 grams. The case back is a little bit like an RM tonneau in that it's curved, and so when it's on the wrist, it sits easily. It's not that big, it's not that thick, and it's not that heavy, so it's so comfortable. I could recommend this for a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference, and yeah, it will fit under a dress cuff. The strap's a nice piece, simple, and a great complement to the blacked out Vader style look of this model. So we've got green rubber. You can see it's actually conformed to the flank of the case. It's a very clean, integrated look. FP Journe monogram on the bottom. You've got these little pull-tab spring bars. You can pop that off without resorting to a tool. And then you've got a single fold clasp with a snapshot action, a little bit of media blast internally. And you can see we have a Titalyt coated buckle externally. So that's there to prevent you from dropping your watch when you encounter high impact activities. I should elaborate on the water resistance here. Although technically rated at 30 meters like other Journe sports watches, this is a screw down crown, and I received it from the highest levels back in 2017 that this watch is actually tested to 50 meters, and with a screw down crown and a 50 meter capability, this is a true surface swimmable watch. The other 30 millimeter Journe watches, or 30 meter, I should say, Journe watches, they may as well be 30 millimeter because you can't swim with them. Those are splash and rain only. This is a true swimmable watch. Taking a look at the dial, you can see we have these two white gold flanking panels, and then everything else is this really great anthracite aesthetic. It's all satin finished, nothing is polished. It's a very attractive and low glare look that helps to burnish the sports watch credentials of the piece. Now you can see on the dial side we've got a blackened dial, and one of the prime attractions of the standard Elegante is that it has a fully luminescent dial disc. So you're probably wondering what's going on here and does it glow at all? And the answer is yeah, actually to a surprising extent it does. So there is luminescence. It's not the supernova of the standard watch, but it is still readable. Other things to take note of, there's a little eccentric mass that sits on its own half bridge in the corner. That mass tells the watch when to wake up, because the Journe caliber 1210 on the back, which is one of the few really great looking quartz movements, but this can operate for 8 to 10 years in service. But on standby, if it's just sitting inert, it can actually maintain the ability to operate for 18 years in between battery swaps. So in service, day in and day out, 8 to 10 years, but the absolute endurance is 18 years. Now you can see we've got an 18 jewel movement that includes quite a bit of traditional watchmaking, actually. It does get serviced. It's not a replaceable part. It's a lifetime quartz movement. And it is operating at the conventional quartz frequency of 32.768 kilohertz, so it is a 15-second a month type quartz in terms of accuracy, which is leagues beyond any mechanical movement, and it is one of the advantages. You don't have to continuously reset your watch. Another feature that it has, and one that you won't find on other Journe watches, look at the seconds right here. When I pull the crown out, I activate hacking seconds. Other Journe watches don't have that. The hands themselves are media blasted white gold, and then I screw down the crown, as I mentioned earlier. We should mention what this little oscillating mass triggers. So yeah, it can sit in standby mode for 18 years, and after 35 minutes, it will stop driving the hands. And so what happens is it sits inert with the memory of the watch recalling the correct time down to the second, and it isn't until you pick it up, watch that little mass, and that mass shifts that it reactivates itself. At that point, motors inside the movement will advance the hands to the correct position, and in order to save energy, it will move the hands either clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever will more rapidly reach the correct time in order to save energy. So it doesn't have to go all the way around the dial through almost 12 hours. If you are almost 12 hours removed, it can just back up a few minutes. So it is a smart reset system with memory, and that's quite impressive. This is an impressive watch. On every level, it's probably the Journe that I would most enjoy wearing. While I love the Chronomet Optimum, the delicacy of the mechanism and the vulnerability of precious metal means it would be something I'd wear occasionally, whereas this would be more of a full-time companion, and it is by far the sportiest of the Journe sports watches. It's also the most unique with its tonneau case, shared only with the Vagabondage series. It's got an aesthetic unlike any other FP Journe model line. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.